Hi, hello. So in the second part of my Java AI developer course, I will discuss all about flow control. Now, flow control in Java determines the execution order of statements in a program. It may include sequential execution, default execution where statements run line by line, or it could be decision making such that we use if else, else if, and switch. Okay, or it might be loops, repeat code based on conditions like the for loop, while, do while, and enhance for each loop. And it could be branching also, wherein we alter the flow within the loops or methods by using break, continue, and return. And of course, exemption handling, which would manage the errors such as the try, catch, finally, throw, and throws. Now, to demonstrate this concept, let me give a project. Another project is a number guessing game, wherein we create a game where the user has to guess a randomly generated number by the system. So let's try to build the application. Now again, to build the application, we copy that description of the number guessing game to ChatGPT so that he can create the program for us. So he will create a number guessing game wherein the user has to guess the randomly generated number. And of course, let's give some explanations. And of course, the programming language has to be written in Java. Now, after a while, he will generate the code for us. All we need to copy it. And this time, let's not use IntelliJ. Let's use an online Java compiler, which is Programmist. Now, we just have to copy the code here, and I will give the explanation. Now in the first part, we have to import the library. So Java has an extensive library. One library is Java util random and the scanner. The random here will generate a random number from 0 to 9. Now the reason we need to add 1 is, as I have said, this random generator will just generate 0 to 9. So let's try to see that first. So let me show you, probably to convince you that that would indeed show you 0 to 9 only. Let's see. Let's try this case with wherein this is just 1. Let's run it. Okay, there's an error, so we don't replace this one. Okay, so as you can see, the random generator will generate 0. So in order for us to generate 1 to 10, we have to append it by 1. Okay, so here we have to append it by 1, and then of course this has to be 10. So in return, this will just generate 0 to 9, so we have to add 1. Okay, so let's remove that, and then we have to assign the scanner so that we can input a number, that's the guess. Okay, creating a scanner object for the user input, so the user will guess the number between 1 and 10. Now, as I've said, in the flow control concept, we have a while loop. Now, while it is true, the system has to print first that you have to guess a number between 1 and 10, and then the initial guess here. Okay, we are now reading the user's guess, so that's int guess. So the user will input an integer, so between 1 to 10. Now if the user's guess is less than the number, so you might as well print that it is too low because it's less than the number. Else if it is greater than the number itself, then you have to say that it is too high. Now else that's the time that the user will guess the number correctly, and then we print the statement that it's congratulations, you guess it correctly. And of course, in order for you to break from the loop, if the guess is correct, you break from the loop, so you have to add the, you exit the loop, you have to add the command break, and then of course you have to close the scanner. Okay, now let's run the program. So again, we guess a number between 1 and 10. Let's say it's too low, 1. Oh, I guessed it correctly. So let's try it again. Okay. So 1, it's too low. So let's try 2. It's too low again. Let's try 5. Too low. Let's try 6. 8. So it's too high. So it has to be 7. Yes, it's 7. So let's run it again. In this example, let's try to have a too high. It's too high, of course. So 9, too high again. 7, too high, so 5, too high, so 3. Congratulations, you guessed it correctly, it's 3. So here I have demonstrated flow control. So in the next course, we will dive more into Java programming, and we will explore more. So for now, that's all, and thank you.